Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
This a very important Fumble good morning, Fumble good afternoon, Fumble good evening. And of course, Fumble today, na Saturday, October 5, 2024. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Sierra Leoneans. And of course, me, na the people's power, with the poor people's media. Family way they listen to me today. I get very important person na the program today. This individual person he go come introduce himself. Of course, we wait on the follow up na the social media. We know waiting this individual person don't contribute more so when we don't get an elections last year, where that elections they don't cause a lot of hardship na this country. It don't cause a lot of lawlessness in this country. It don't cause a lot of problems in this country. That elections day, because it not credible, it not free and fair, it lack transparency. Now I make today we see people we na investors people we get businesses in this country they full up. Other investors they wait for come na the country, they scare for come na the country. According to them, they say the way a manner out the country they so the way a manner out salon they so not to country for go invest the money, because any country when they follow process and procedures, any country we not democratic, believe you me, confidence no go dey just like waiting cash box can see the investors then they go side which side they go get confident for invest their money, then definitely they go do so. So this person we can elaborate a lot of things they were me to can talk. I know say the topic they were made they can't talk about now things the way salon people they want know. Now things the way salon people they want for sabu and their institutions they are so after the war when the war be finished, they put a document together where that document they na in guide the Salon government then under His Excellency the former president Dr. Ahmed Tijan Kaba, may his soul rest in peace. That document not only guide that document they continue for guide and Escoma, and that document they now for guide successful presidents the way get for come. And that document, the way you go through that document, a lot of institutions, the way they see to do, now based off the recommendations, the way they na that document, now it make them recommend for let them establish their institution, and they let the institution and they come up. And that TRC reports it talk about the role of the civil society organization, it talk about the interreligious council, it talk about the journalists, the role we then get, it talk about the human rights commission, the role we then get, and we as citizens them, the role we get. But we don't see from when the elections done, the role where civil society then for play, we don't see that wholly. The role where journalists then for play, we don't see that wholly. The role where interreligious council then for play, we don't see that wholly. And what then they do? Then they aid the government for do bad. Then they support the government for do bad. Now I make today, I bring a Sierra Leone and we based in the UK, where this nobody no gets doubt in a way he introduce himself. Now a professional, of course, now a well-educated man. A wale he can help we. Let he can tell we, let he can show salon people them waiting at the responsibility of the civil society organizations them, waiting at the responsibility of the journalists, waiting at the responsibility of the Human Rights Commission, waiting the TRC report tell we, but the institution had a role waiting for play for ensure say salon gets a stable peace, salon gets a sustainable peace, and salon democracy for make it continue for and improve, because the institutions they are so family then get role for play. But you know what? Now the same institution they also Marabio used for rig the June 24 elections 2023. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Who are they talk to, sir?
You talk to the one and only Reginald Larry Cole.
Mr.
Like Cole they talk to.
Thank you very much, Mr. Reggie. Mr. Reggie, you just know you read the introduction. Where a lot of things then they where people in the question every other day, Mr. Reggie, especially thing that we get to do the civil society organizations. things the way get for do the journalist them and the interreligious council. But Mr. Reggie, I want to tell you for plenty thank you. When I call you, I tell you about the program. Definitely you make yourself available. And I want to continue for tell you plenty thank you. You know why they talk to you so now maybe you get side for go or you get other things they for do. But you left all the things today, Mr. Reggie. You say you can't serve. You say you can't talk to salon people. We want for tell plenty thank you for that. Now few Sierra Leoneans them the day where they do that, but at the same time, we the one that we not get the chance for do so, we not go blame them. We know how na then country the day. You know, una we they na overseas, especially the first world country. Any 1 great minute way she don't use, we know which people in the loss. We know una they work every 1 hour, every hour we work then they give something. But if you see you left all our work day, you say you can't talk to salon people now because you put your country before, now because you get salon interest, now because you get sympathy and empathy for Sierra Leoneans them. So now na kind Sierra Leoneans them way they na the diaspora, we need for ensure say Lord una self calm and add una your knowledge, Lord na calm and add una your global voice for let the entire world know what's in the app in a salon. I want for tell plenty thank you. Mr. Reggie, I want to start with the civil society organizations them. Civil society organizations.
People's Power.
Yes, sir.
Before we go to the civil society organization, let's say something, yeah?
Go ahead, sir.
I thank you for thanking me. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. But let me tell you who that the thanks belong to. When you call this interview, I not pay you for appear on your show, you not pay me for appear on your show. So you don't do this totally out of your own time, your own life, to help to spread the message of what has become the chaos of Sierra Leone today. You talk about, according to reports meeting me at my desk, people and then a salon today, they don't get electricity, they don't get water, they don't get food. I think then me go be, I just have to turn up. So I'm not going to turn up, I just turn the computer. I'm busy, I not take away from that. But the thanks belongs to UNA. The thanks belongs to the citizens of Salon, where they keep their head down, they try to keep the peace and this suffering, where they sit on, because none of we, no better personal.
Exactly.
None of we, no better personal. The difference between we and UNA Lunge Airport.
Yeah.
So now we start there, say the thanks belong to UNA first.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much. We always in a salon, of course. Me said the join hand with Mr. Reggie for tell we all plenty thank you, especially the sober-minded blogger them, the blogger them we think say democracy na the only solution and salon problem, and accountability, transparency, and the rule of law na the only way that we go care any nation go before. I want to tell you plenty thank you. So Mr. Reggie, just like we are the talk about civil society organizations, then they go overseas, then they go solicit phone. Like una in a UK, so we get civil society organizations, they we can go na defeat, then they go ask for money for come, do some programs, then also, and their money then they way defeat they get their money then they from taxpayers them. People the way they work in the UK. The money them way, then they work with and they cut this small. Now the British government, they get their money that they and then they support them British organizations. They are with themselves, they can support Africans them. So meaning now money indirectly now in the civil society organizations they also then can go advocate for overseas. For let them give them money there. They say that they can't talk for salon people them. They say that they can't advocate for salon people and they can't defend salon people them. All of them things they are civil society and they go get money overseas, then they can. When they go get them money there, so when they come at the end of the day, then they do the correct work. When they come, then they ensure say back, they can't defend government, they can't fight for government. You know, Mr. Reggie, in EU side, since when this election's done, what do you think say now the role of the civil society organizations then?
Yes, thank you very much. So now you don't say something, you say about we taxpayer. I mean a 6-figure taxpayer. The last tax when we pay in this country personally, it was £178,000.
Wow.
Me a 6-figure taxpayer, okay? Now, the point I'm trying to make is me at the vex when me tax money is not being used because me such a be escape. what they call tax avoidance or tax evasion. Tax avoidance is legal, tax evasion is not. But we get systems to do that. But I choose not to do that with the pay into the system. But also me one game, me come out salon, so maybe I don't pay too much attention. I will tell you right now, before I go to the answer, what's they happen inside the country. As recently as yesterday, this new government, this new Labour government, they can't cut down on their freebies they are so that they give. Because guess what? The UK self now needs their own money. The world don't stand right now economically. So, you know, the transference of manufacturing and everything else that cause a big pain when they're not foresee. But so now they don't put up on this money, where then defeat that they allocate and so on and so forth. So now a warning, what they call a cautionary tale for the average politician to say this game where they play, therefore stop player. Now, the civil society, their role, their responsibility, according to what me understand. Number one, for the advocate for policy reform and accountability. Now, this election that happened in 2023, you know, like I said, me picking university now. When the year finished, well, I asked, I said, show me results, those you to pay for. I want to understand how they appear to them, how you get that grade D. So you not go tell me, say, oh, daddy, I passed the exam. I say, when I see the result, when I see the transcript, you say, I not get that. The point at the time for make, within an institution of June 24th, 2023, where all we ask for is, let them pull a disaggregated result, now see who's votes now, whose constituency, who have voted under, and who have. So the civil society, them, if they advocate for policy reform and accountability, now that they do, they will be the ones shouting at the very top of their voices for let we get this simple result. I am not here to defend Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara. I am here not to defend APC. I am neither one of those camps. I am a Sierra Leonean first. I don't think we have the luxury of this party system, of this tribal system for the next one after 63 years. I think it's very important to be a Sierra Leonean first for the people of Sierra Leone. What will make the cake down bigger? We go able for device when I'm young cake and I'm young side that day. Right now the cake so small we can't eat. And the people away for police, this sort of situation, the CSO they want to talk about, they're not doing the job. Because when you see them go to State House immediately after the election or so, the first thing when the CSO man talk about when me you are told the tea off step, they say, then say now civil society, then say one job in the government. Is that your role? Is that your role? So you beg the government is supposed for police, they beg and say you want to let it do. How is that going to work? So these people, what you don't see, people's power, what you don't see, it takes box. The cash will come up from the foreigners, the foreign government, the foreign business people. Then take the cash. Then take this money back, then bring and come back to the foreigner them banks. You see, I don't understand how long we will be stupid for. When you look at this position, what you name people how they do. Now they take money. We don't go through now 63 years of this since independence. Okay, the first 5 or 10 years you will say, we'll try to figure out how this system will work. You take it together, you send them go England, America, whatever. Then you buy house for them. But you know that's how it's in our life. The beginning they grow up now. As they begin to turn 18, so you can't talk to them. Right? As they begin to turn 21, so they say, Daddy, I don't want anything to do with Sierra Leone. So that you big man show you don't build. Now then, you front soon, I never begin cook cold pot one day. It don't mean nothing because they don't want time. What you make they don't want time? We are not build an environment conducive enough for them to want to come back home. And let me tell you something. As a Rolls-Royce driver inside this United Kingdom, private jet user, I don't care how rich you are in any country, they are England or America or in Europe, you are still black, and they will treat you as such. So I don't understand why we not get this pride to build Sierra Leone. But let's keep going. So therefore empower the other role, therefore empower grassroots communities. You not see them there, they empower grassroots community. I'm going to you and tell me something different, people's power. I don't see them people also they empower anything. I know they are all of them bobo they talk about, right? Bobo there, right? Bobo there. I know they see no scheme of magnitude based on the money where they don't get from the West to do this job. So who side the money they go? Who side the money they go? The money they go for Toyota Prados, the money they go for Toyota Land Cruisers, the money they go for girlfriend there. Who side the money they go? The other side, they say the civil society is supposed for the monitor and oversight for good governance. Hey, but this is not joke, no, so. But this is not the happening, boom.
That's all.
So those are the 3 key points, sir, on the civil society they role. Well, all good to go.
Thank you very much, Famulem. I get Regina Bisna, UK, of course. It can help me for make we discuss a lot of things them we get for dudes institutions them and their institutions they are now them right for ensure say they advocate, then defend, then talk for salon people. But today we see the institutions they are so they don't gang up with the government, they don't conspire with the SLPP illegal junta government headed by Marabio. They don't conspire and they do bad to salon people. That same document the Regina way we talk about the TRC reports. The TRC reports make a lot of things them, but the journalists them, how the journalists then they handle and reports them, how then they make them cases them more than they na national radio or television. Waiting at the role of the journalists them. Now today we don't see from where Marabio come in 2018. Waiting for he do, he ensure say he puts the journalists in a payroll. He begin pay them every month. He pay journalists them. Waiting next, he be promise the journalists them. He say he will begin give them pepper, maggi, yabas, fish, oil, all the cooking items, and he say he will begin give them. So when Marabio be make that announcement, then they will see the journalists them. Waiting them be the talk. Na radio in 2012, waiting them they criticize na radio in 2011, 2013, 2014, 2016, 17. When Marabio came in 2018, we see the Africanist press publications them where they come out. No journalist not there in this country. We even get mine for reference within Africanist they publish. The journalists then they all just come and keep themselves quiet. Then they make sure say the rest and Pamine and Pepper Maggi where Marabio they give them. We see all the things that they happen, and what we see Marabio they do, they organize every year, they organize cocktail, they organize party for the journalists them. That party they na for let journalists we no want they eat chicken, journalists we no want they eat fried rice. Let it go, let himself go eat fried rice. At the end of the day, the story they wait for the come up with for citizens them. Let salon people understand, let them know. Then they take their story, then they then put them. Waiting na the responsibility of the journalists them. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, so thank you very much for bringing this topic up. You see, people's power, I don't tell you, say, like, for the door there, advancing at the courts. But most importantly, you don't bring a point up where then I'm a blind spot. You don't bring a point up where then I'm a blind spot. So not deal with that first before I go into the responsibility.
Yes.
Okay? So, let's say, now life, the problem where they infuriate you the most, now the problem where you meant to solve. What's in that they mean? The one where they make you vex. That day something that you bless in day if you look for it. Now the point that they can make is me and we had with the work on some adventure right now. I'm sure you don't hear about that.
Yes, sir.
Adventure day now for create one business person, one businesswoman, one businessman a month and help them picking them with school fees every month, help 10 new picking them with school fees. But that didn't come up from the revenue of the effort they can put. But wait. And they can add day for the independent journalists like Una, the blogger. I will talk with Riyadh that we put Una there, let Una they get padikiti. Because if Una not they give you this message, we not know the true picture of Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
Because there's one thing where Marabio do. If you go call and say Mr. England unemployed for 22 years, all you want. You go call and say live in a council flat under the Queen in money at the time. All you want. But that one thing where you do, and something that they in life, you get for learn even per negative. Mother read the books on how to capture a state. And they tell you that with qualification.
Wow.
They don't capture the whole of Sierra Leone.
Wow.
They don't capture the whole of Sierra Leone. From your journalist to your APC executive, Mother has them down pat, as I say in America. But let me go for the role of the journalist. The role of the journalist is to investigate, reporting for accountability, and do it independently. Now, report not to opinion you they give, and not to side you they take. The role of a circumstance is to promote civic engagement and public awareness. Like where Ibrahim referenced the other day, I was driving and listening. He said, it may not take certain interviews because the people are not a journalist. They're just a report what's in government one let them see.
Exactly.
You see, that's not journalism. And then we get this one answer. The other important role of a journalist is they themselves when a journalist for help for defend the freedom of speech.
Yeah.
But now, me we see that so me own family don't tell me say no cancer lawyer to they will arrest you. I not do nobody not you. Now talk me the talk. So what's in the journalists and they do about that? Yeah, people in the talk and they go look in a prison for talking. You know, first my so you don't slap somebody just for express yourself as a citizen. Then go lock you up. And the journalists are not much about this. May not see much. Now, bloggers there. That's why we designed to create this special team. Wait, now this I will push up. Because a small team, so the one that we consider independent journalism, then they get small team they say for the giving them kind of news. Like what starts earlier at the top of this conversation. Now for the fact. Now for the time. Me want to put what all day. Now for the time. When they take this time for let we know what's in the corner salon. We thank you. Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Family, me na the People's Power with the Poor People's Media. Of course, I bring Reginald na this program for make Salon people learn and know exactly waiting the happy and their institution they are so waiting na their role and responsibility. One of the institutions we don't quiet since 2018, and that institution they be so vibrant, they be so active, they be they up and down during an escoma in term. Anything will happen, then they go na radio and television, then they make a statement. And these institutions now they get the largest constituents na the entire country. We na the Interreligious Council, and the Interreligious Council, a lot of people and they listen to them. We Islamic leaders they are so, they we religious leaders they are so. When then they na mosque or church, then they talk. Bulk of the people na the country, then they listen to them and then they expect much from them. We see a lot of things them during an escoma time. We see pastor them, then they go na radio and television, and they talk, then they say anything where they want for say. But since when Marabio came in 2018, Mr. Reggie, now we see the Interreligious Council then dormant. Interreligious Council need to go again at radio and television for go talk the things them way government, their responsibility, their social contract. These are the things them way the Interreligious Council under an escoma in them. Now they still lay. Now them be they go radio and television. We see some pastor they say. Then they go and talk things there. Now, yeah, we don't see one pastor go na Kotitri, he go di Kotitri, he say, wait to make Marabi in government, they succeed. Now the past governments don't go berting them, na Kotitri, they make Marabi not succeed. This na a pastor, na a renowned pastor. Now pastor, we get hundreds and thousands of worshippers there na in church. People they believe in him, people they trust him. He go dig yanda, he pull pot, he pull thread, he pull on, he pull boku in them. But when you look the thread and the on them, things the way they don't beg underground, you go see them say, na new one day, Mr. Reggie, we Interreligious Council and we religious leaders them. We not them, we for look at, we say, you know what? Lord, we follow them, let them lead by example. But we see over the years, them people are don't quiet. Then they see the bad things the way they happen. Even though where Marabio they come in the lock church and mock system. Now few of them get go na radio and television. Then they talk. I remember the time where the Ebola be day. We get one imam when na Shekale, of course, in be day na Star TV. He opposed and Escoma say no, and Escoma no for don't close the church and the mock system, and Escoma just do Friday and Saturday for and sure say everybody they na host Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Everybody they na host so that then go able for combat, then go able for see how best then go fight that corona we that Ebola will be day in 2013, 2014. This imam way at the tell you it be dey all over the place they criticize and Eskuma say and Eskuma no get that right day. You know, it quotes na the Quran, waiting the prophet say, waiting the Almighty Allah say. It do a lot of sensitization all at the radio and television them. This man criticize and Eskuma no do nothing. Nobody no go after him. When we get the COVID, Marabio, we see how many months where it closed church and mosque system. This same imam, a day na radio and television, they talk say, yes, Marabio get rights for do that. A quote back na the Quran say, Marabio get rights for do that one day. The same imam will say, and Eskuma no get rights for do that day. Now he say, Marabio get rights for do am. And we get another pastor, we go dig na kotitri, we name Pastor Mambu. All the people in day, Mr. Reggie, you see them pastor and the imam the day. They get rights for all this government and ask this government for the social corporate responsibility, the social contract to the people. We not see the inter-religious council. They do nothing, absolutely nothing. Mr. Reggie, what you think say now the role where the TRC report make it clearly waiting at the role and the responsibility for the inter-religious council when the war be finished, then capture them na the TRC report. What you take, Mr. Reggie?
Yes. Okay. First off, I go back to one point. I go back at the answer. And somebody answer. I talk like Jesus in parables. There's a movie called Catch Me If You Can, which feature Leonardo DiCaprio, the guy who do Blood Diamonds.
Yeah, that Brazilian.
Become a criminal, you know, they do dodgy things. But anyway, he was so good at it that when he finished, when they put on a prison, we come out, the FBI and all are now that they pay will say, man, can't teach you about how you do all this kind of crime.
Yeah.
Now, the point I'm trying to make it sounds like a loose point. I tell you, say, Mother, you do the state capture so well that when you go down in presidency, whatever time that is, sometimes somebody will get a publishing right, writes the book because the guy has bought the whole country. So now, we take on them. Now, one thing, I want to warn the religious people there. We live in very difficult times right now. The West, for example, religion, they go down the drain. People do not believe anymore. Okay? They don't believe. Not only because they don't believe say God exists. Now, because of the man and woman, the way they preach God's word and the things the way they do, they not believe say the two things and they go together. So Salon people them, una imam them, una pastor them, Bonageno, Methodist, una they sit on them pulpits them day, Friday and Sunday. Una they tell them people them, thou shalt not kill. But the SLPP government currently they kill, una they say nothing. Una they say not for convert your neighbors, whatever. But then you go see people in their land and they host it. One family family, he built a house, 8-bedroom house, had money with them, the woman then had the work, they send him money, then build this house. As SLPP take power, they not live there. They not live there in Juba Hill. As SLPP take power, the speaker of the house will remain nameless. You go figure out, say na get the property. Whose kind country this? But religious leaders don't say nothing about that. They don't say nothing about that. That woman, they work so hard to build a house. I see a me step, open door. They don't seize that house now. Religious leader not say nothing about that. So what's in the happiness with the society what we get now the West now churches then they turn to nightclubs now, or they turn to apartments or whatever. Now because they get the luxury of some of the basic needs that we would talk about the Maslow hierarchy of needs, they get that basic satisfaction. So they don't feel say and we don't need God. Well, on the opposite end, Salon, if we make them people and stop for afraid God, hey, if we make them angry people and stop for afraid God because of what they do religious council, when they do God's word, when they tell them one thing on Friday, when I tell them one thing on Sunday, Monday when I keep quiet. When they tell them say not for support evil, Monday when I keep quiet, what you do? Because when I get bad rest, when I get tomatoes, when I get Maggie, so until you eat, you go pull them back at the end. But you know where God don't put in guidance of the people. When I get God in gift, when the very gift that life, God puts down there, He give una the responsibility, He allow una the office. Una know the effect and flesh out the road of your office. Me to God, I can't judge. But me, from what they say there's a special place in hell for people where they behave this kind of way, where they deceive God's people for material gains. I just want the old man to remind themselves of Kabasa Lodge. All this make, all this bing, all this jing, as Emerson can say. Just look Kabasa Lodge, 66 bedrooms, right? That's now filled with prostitutes and drug users. Look at the relationship between Jamil Sahib Mohammed and Shaka Stevens. Shaka Stevens gave Jamil Sahib Mohammed the control of Sierra Leone. One time, I remember around about the time Mohammed took over, 82% of all commodities when the Kana Salon had to go through Jamil Sahib Mohammed. Yeah. So if na sardine you buy, Jamil they make money. If na toilet you buy, they make money. Na Pashaki do that. What thing Pashaki broke at? If you don't know us, na not London, na England, yes. Now, in the lawyer tell her where they try for putting affairs into order. They say, well, this house is my crown jewel. Now the lawyer tell her, say, not till you get this house, bro. Now I said, you don't get this house. Let me get the house. I say, no. This was a Jamil Sahib Mohammed getter. That broke out and I can keep a shaky. The point I decide for make is, also would they go with all these material things by not doing the right things? Also would they go religious council by not doing the right things by other people? If we not believe the God one that they preach to the people, we're not afraid of hell. We're not afraid of hell. That temporary money, that temporary Land Cruiser, where they go now. That temporary yes, where they go now. They're gonna like some of them our town they use for wipe and come out where they under. Now they compromise people and life them so far. People, the people where they on our country, now God make them. Now God make them. Forget to say them come out. Forget them try. So now God in picking and handle so for temporary money. Money where before you meet your hand, you don't spend that self. Because that's you have the money for. Hey, I go buy motorcar, you don't spend. I go buy house, you don't spend. But then you want to sacrifice that heaven and hell, that burning fire for this temporary money instead of the whole government to account. You right, people's power. I mean, you all land they doing an essence. Now they don't turn silent mumu. So when they let souls say astray because the people then go stop for belief. Then go stop for believing the maker. Then go begin justify say the sky is scientific. Then go begin justify say Atlantic Ocean na science maker. Because they ask themselves, if there is a God and you get minister there, we call the ministers imam and pastors. Why they don't stand in the gap for we against an oppressive government? We'll not get some question for answer. So I don't let me get for say about that one day. I don't know if I need to look for sir.
Thank you very much. Our family, you they listen to the People's Power, the Poor People's Media, and of course this audio gets for good to write up and a link on a follow me on my Facebook page. People's Power. Where you type People's Power, definitely you will see the symbol. Big one. We go tell you say stop elections fraud. Mr. Reggie, we get for come na the election shortly, but we want for make we talk small because we don't do something like 32 minutes. We want for talk about the human rights commission where we get na saloon. You know, then he say
Yes,
human rights, especially una we in a first world country. Una we in a countries them way una they enjoy, which them una for enjoy as human. Because una gets life, even the one they win a dog, according to which we know. Now then country they una this dog they say get rights. Because then can tell we say they say the first people that we get rights now in a country they na picking the woman dog animal them before they remember we demand them. You know, you go imagine how una they enjoy you, una your rights, una your human rights for then country the day, for live na then country the day. Yana go able to map you stand up and tell the Labour government say no, this one they do so, you know right. this thing they do so wrong. But yeah, if you team up na PZ today, you talk say no, Madabio the country hard. They say waiting, you don't sabotage the government. They say you don't cost the government. Pap, then go hold you. Waiting next, they investigate you. Pap, pam, papa, inside jail. Now jail if any so. But we don't see somebody when a madman by the name of Blacker. They put her inside jail. They say because he waiting the charges again when they give him, I go remember before the end of the program. They send and go court. They put her inside prison. This now somebody we crazy so boss we crazy the whole of the day he dey na street. Then jail him. The right way una dey enjoy na then court the day. The man wey sit down now when at the head of state na salute. He don't live na UK. He don't live na the United States of America. He don't live na France. All of them countries they also we don't live so na first world countries there and na countries them where they need to joke with the human rights. Matter be know the right way citizens they then get na then country they dey. But in we own case now so the Human Rights Commission will get then they kill people and beat them say na lawlessness. People and they stand up for the rights and call it lawlessness. People and they come and say this thing wey matter be to do so. You know right, a wrong, then call them terrorists. Then same people are at the Human Rights Commissions them. Then they get money from the taxpayers them. Then they see that they victimize women in the streets. Then they beat women in the streets and they trap them in the streets. Now they own country. Then they talk there and they say now lawlessness. Mr. Reggie, what do you want to say about the human rights? And when you go and read the TRC reports, the TRC reports make it clearly one of the things that will bring the war. Now, because people are not get rights for speak up. Now, because people are not get rights for associate, for freedom of for move, freedom of everything. They not getting rights for make them come and talk and getting rights for make them come and assembly. All of them things they capture them. Now the TRC reports will make the war day. Now, war not day in the country. The same thing them will be make we get war. Now the things they now they repeat themselves. Mr. Reggie, you want to add something? What you want to say?
Yes, I want to say. First up, now we go to which are the responsibility of the human rights, just the top heavy, just the top line key points, and then at the breakdown down. So number one, human rights dignity. Therefore, they advocate for policy changes. Okay. Number three, number three said it don't disappear. I mean, also, yeah, that's right. No. Public education and awareness campaigns, the Human Rights Commission. Right. Okay. Cool. It's right there. Now we'll go back to what you say, and I want to make a complaint for that person at Bonkoleke, that person at Masingbi, that person at Yile, that person at the back of Masuba. Let them understand what's in the go on now in our country. I want to understand that both APC and SLPP, now we start there. Don't pull no sense for this kind of so. Like when EBK said me say no sacred cows. Now we pull this story out for what it be. Hey, who now where God make? Who now where God make? The machinery of government. Na Sierra Leone. Then they treat less than the people there. They treat animals na this part of the world we need it. Animals and then I answer, wait, if you touch them, they go jail. Animals and then I answer, why am I lock in dog? If forget in dog, he go shopping, if it's in a quick 5 minutes, he don't forget myself. He don't can almost say, I don't go buy milk or something at the supermarket. Where go inside, get distracted, whatever. Where can I do? Police they wait for her, they arrest her. Because I left the dog inside hot burning car. Now dog the dog not die. Then they hold the woman for abuse. And the woman love in dog. Apparently, in fact, the dog food in inside the packet. So this is nice. Lord, woman left in £2 million estate to in cat. We cannot get picking. £2 million. He said, let them look after in cat, stay die.
Wow.
Yes. These are true stories. So I want to now understand. I like to go back to the top of which I say with the religious council. Una are human beings. God, I don't know if I ever forget this word. Lord have mercy. Una na God make una, like when God make me, like when God make King Charles, like when God make Michael Jackson, Barack Obama, the same God. Now the leadership, the letdown of which the Human Rights Council again has been captured. Because if the Human Rights Council not been captured, the things that go on as I know right now, we're going to about them. But right now, as I talk to Asian people's power, I don't come up with one theory. Then people are so short-sighted. All the organizations I would call so, all they survive by virtue of international money. And the only way where the international people they get the money, now if there's a problem where they say they get for fix. So if there's no problem, they have no money. So if you look at the bottom of all of this, they're only doing everything or not doing what they're supposed to do because they want more money. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
You see, if you take a motor car, go to a mechanic, and not to know what the mechanic and one noise they make, and you left until you trust them, and so you come up with that noise, will come up on the gearbox. You begin telling us that the exhaust they can drop. Hey, because forget to. Don't forget. So maybe all this frustration and sabotage where all the organizations have to do, that for them continue to get money through what they call the foreign aid. Whether not defeat now, who's kind of your uncle or they didn't come up. Maybe that's right, because that's the only way they're going to be in business. If they fix all the problem, they don't get no money. But the thing when the guy for saying here is, so una they put money. This temporary money will all the left there. So we all go to one place. We all go to one place. It's 6 foot under, if you're lucky. Because apparently, in fact, under this government, there's evidence say some man not even get the dignity for go 6 feet under. Some man outside the square.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but now they will go 6 foot under. So we're willing for sell ourselves short just to make money and maltreat people. God's own work. God's own work. Here, God in work, lots of our white clothes go church on Sunday. Lots of our go to mosque Friday. What will they do? God sees the heart of man, people. God's heart of. Okay, so the Human Rights Council, sir, themselves, they of not doing what is supposed to be done based on the mandate we then get. Because we're not even hearing their voice on behalf of the people. Again, we wrap this year with a bow. We wrap it with a gift bow. We're not the gift bow. Marabio and his people studied what we call state capture. They don't capture the state. The Sierra Leone state is frozen and ineffective for the people. We need new blood. We need new blood. I am in this thing. I get £120 million case right now. When I say no people that put up on me, by the way.
Wow.
No problem. Yes, but it's okay. But it's okay. But where's a bit? My papa me tell me. My papa me always tell me say, "Where you put on a head? Then if you put on a head, nobody take it. He didn't have me head. You know, you can't take land there away. If you don't take me life, where you have the chance. Here's the thing. I did be in this year, tigi. Me, I get 2 speed in my life. I'm either in something or I'm out of something.
Yeah.
You understand? I'm either in something. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. I'm either in something or I'm out. And this issue, I am in. Not because of political gain. Me, I don't solve that money puzzle a long time ago. I know how to make outside to make money. But here's the thing. I cannot sit down and go to my grave and know that those kids in Salon, and let them down because my own kids were comfortable in the first world. That would be the height of hypocrisy for me. It would be the height of somebody where they preach and write about compassionate capitalism. It would be incongruent to my soul. I'll be a damn hypocrite. My life would not be worth existing. So that's why I put my voice, money, and now my time behind this campaign. I hope I answer your question, sir. Yes,
sir. Thank you very much, Fambulem. We almost come to the end of the program, but quick one before we end this program. Reggie, I think say this now bonus one we get for dudes, which we call electoral justice. Mr. Reggie, me na APC person, of course, I dey pay me dues. I carry a card for the All People's Congress Party. I begin for contribute na the APC party on the 24th of January year 2000. Now I begin make me contribution. I get my first membership card na the All People's Congress Party. Now that year I become a paid up member na the party, of course. We mean say I believe in the ideology of the All People's Congress Party because we get a lot of political parties in this country. But when I look at all the political parties, then you know what? I believe say now the APC, now the only political party we go able to make make we get sustainable peace. Now the APC party, now the only political party, we go able to bring all kind infrastructural developments in this country, whether na schools, whether na road, whether na hospital, whether na office system or barracks or police stations, them a lot of other things them, but the evidence are there. Look at all the evidence system where the APC don't do, from Shaka Stevens, come to Joseph Saidu Momo Komode, come to the former president, His Excellency Dr. Anes Baikoma. A lot of them things that they would only see the infrastructural developments they would see. 90% of the infrastructural developments in this country now the All People's Congress Party. Now we just don't do elections last year, Mr. Reggie. The leader of the party, the presidential flag bearer, Dr. Samora Mati Wilson Kamara, he said this election's not done it. He said we want electoral justice. He said until and unless Salon people them, then the account of them votes them win at the ECSL. He said no, this election's not do it. But the party will give Dr. Samoa Kamara the ticket for make it stand as the presidential flag bearer, make it go na the race. The party say no, this election we don't done. But the same party back say the elections na thief the elections. Na rig the elections. They will say they rig the elections. Now the back say Lord move on. Samoa say no, this we need to move on. Mr. Reggie, I don't really understand what's in the happen here.
Oh, first off, I commend you for your participation in politics. I want to talk to them, picking them. Me come out na a high profile family in Salon, of course, me uncle me Chief Justice Marcus Cole. My daddy was the first black managing director for Rokeli Tobacco Company. There's a reason why I'm saying all of this. Then tell we when we young, when I not get involved in politics. That was wrong advice. If I wake them now, I never go for that wrong advice thing. Because let me tell you something. So I commend you for being in politics. I commend you for registering. I commend you for doing this. Let me tell you, any side in the world, politics controls your every move.
Yeah.
Whether a business possible, whether if a politician and decide to say, will they take that business, they trust me, they will do it. Either just get a regulation and behind that. So you need to understand. I want everybody to get the civic understanding that you must be involved in politics. You must know what's going on, and also that they want to choose to go present only. You know, you cannot escape that. Now, on the issue of executives, but it is clear. On the 8th of July, Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara stood in his house. Now they show us say the camp is divided. When the man not going to party office, like OCC don't deliver a message. In that message, he asked for a rerun of elections. In that message, he tell and ask every APC executive of note to follow with the message. Today is the 5th of October. I know you one word we follow within the leader, the flag bearer, the winner of the election. See, it's a clear litmus test. Me, I go to school. What do you do at school? Mr. P. Cole. You understand? They teach you chemistry, and you get Mr. Joseph teaching physics. There's something you call a litmus test. Okay, you say the test will see a certain experiment or a certain get a result from a certain experiment. The litmus test for me, whether you like him or loathe him, and I'm neutral either way, was when prior to the elections, 3 times a boy sitting in Holland where they call Manikos, 3 times it gets your country for shut down. It would have election fever right now. It gets your country for shut down, and we watched that and saw all that on social media. It's incongruent to me. That means it's impossible for us to understand how people away need for come out na do daily for put forth na fire. They need to go work every day, but then sit down under Adebayo in words and said another go work for 3 times for go fend. But they found time to go vote for you, Mr. President, on election day. You know, I was born at night, but not till last night they born me. It's incongruent. It's impossible. So I don't need tripartite for no say that election was rigged. I don't need tripartite. If a man willing for Sidona and host, you know, eat 3 times before election, but then election day, you tell me say they go vote for you. It's a lie, and it's a damn lie.
Yeah.
So But now, what we're going to talk about is, we're going to talk about the APC executives. They also, you see, the common theme when they run through this conversation that I'm having, I feel privilege to have with you, sir. Right? The common theme when they run through this is the word state capture. Let nobody underestimate what Madabio has done to Sierra Leone. We need, whatever government, I was with some APC big guns the other day in London, and we would talk. Now they say, if Samuel take this office, the work with this man for do, not even do that work a whole life. Because you have to clean up everything, because everything has been bought, sold, lock, stock, and 2 smoking barrels. Hook, line, and sinker. The whole thing has been poisoned. We need a total cleanup of the system. All the institutions need to be cleaned up. As a matter of fact, I recommend if Samurai is taking over, let him bring international people that can lead all the institutions again and clean up the system, because the system has been heavily compromised. You have in your hands, Sierra Leoneans, I'll tell you this with authority, on a death failed state. The state has failed. The state has failed.
Wow. Wow.
I'll round this piece up with one story. In 2017, I took my children to Sierra Leone. 2017. So they were young, blah, blah. I take them to Salon. Somehow, Sierra Koma, EBK's wife, organized for me to be picked up in the VIP bulletproof Land Cruiser. So once we did it, of course, me, the president's guest, blah, blah. What happened next? We wait for the guy for go buy the sea coach tickets. So me and me picking them, that's why I hold them, so me picking them, hold them tight, so whatever. Now some people that can't get around we. This is a very moving story. Some people that can't get around we. Well, anything for we? No, I said, not anything for now. I said, what you now want? I said, look, me picking at the drink. What you now want drink? I said, but just give me the money. I said, no, they give me the money. I said, but no, drink first. We wait for the ticket. And I said, we'll take Coke, we'll take Pepsi. This. Now I'll tell the barman, give them 10 to boy. They get them. The man where they send from the lodge for come meet me. I don't call him name. Now he can't tell me off. He can't tell me off. He said, boss, for the talk to them kind of people here. He said, he wait for me. I said,
oh my God.
No. I said, no, why am I going to talk to the Pekin there? Now I tell her in front of the Pekin there. I said, bro, the only difference between me and them Pekin, I ever walk through that the most they enjoy when I play. Now the only difference, because if there's people who do the same escape, they go, and I got it. When they hurt each other. For SLPP, for APC, they support Madapa and wrongs. You see the wrongs, so they support. You say to the wrong things at APC, so you say, APC, not forget, not do registration, not go for 2028. Well, I don't win 2023. How about them people that will stand up on the sun from early morning? Say, well, I watched that election day, I did all day. Now they watch that election day. So why, what you go say to them people and they will sacrifice? Able for waiting more. It's not a stagnant economy. 23, the economy has not moved. It's been the same 4 billion GDP, and that GDP not with true production. With true production, as Cashbox now analyzed, it's only 400 million. Now put that in perspective. With two partners alone, they're only $400 million. These boys with their ISO are they inside UK court for 120 million pounds. Me one green.
Wow.
Then the whole country of Sierra Leone, now $400 million productivity will not get. Something is drastically wrong, and we must change it. People's power.
Thank you very much. I want to say plenty thank you. Of course, I get for bring you back now the program. I get for bring you back now the show for make we can see and talk about this electoral justice. We get for go in depth of then we get for see waiting at the position the way Dr. Samoa Kamara we don't make in different occasions them way he don't tweet, he don't put press releases them, but we know don't they see the All People's Congress Party, the leadership of the party, no they do nothing concerning the Salon people and them vote, especially the Southeasterners them, we vote a lot of sacrifice we they make for the All People's Congress Party, then go vote for them. And I want to tell Salon people and say all the party agents them now the South and the Southeast way, then be old, then be put in a jail. And we put them inside and sell them up to this time. They still they now then jail and they still they now they sell and they. Law we know say the illegal SLPP junta government headed by Marabio, the international community and that of the All People's Congress Party leadership, they all be don't come together. They get a document which show say them people and they therefore left them people and they. But Usai up to this time we not see them people and they release them. They still they now then sell them now the Southeast. They still they now then jail and they. Now the Southeast, and we call the relevant authorities them, the one that we concern now the party, the one that we concern now the country, especially with international partners them, let them aware of them things here with the APC, the people in the still in and jail and they just for go serve as party agent to Reggie, this posse you know go commit crime, the APC party send a day, whether now what chairman send a day for go serve as a party agent, whether now constituency chairman na send a day for go serve as a party agent, whether na a district chairman or a regional chairman, na they send them na then different police centers and police stations them for go serve as the party for go serve as party agent, then get what we call accreditation, then give them accreditation for make them go serve as party agent. At the end of the day when they drive them, they make stubborn, they say no, we didn't go, we there for make watch wetin dey happen, they call police arrest them till now then they inside jail waiting the APC party they do about that. So I want to tell plenty thank you sir. So I want the APC party know I get for bring you come back shortly for make we come and talk about that. Famulem Naya would left the program. So on that note, me not the people's power with the poor people's media.